Hi everyone, my name is Thalia and I'll be talking about episode 12 of Gokukoku no Brynhildr, and this was an interesting one again. We did get a lot of information about the guy from the lab and about Valkyria, who is also called Mako, and we know that she can do the slicing thing with like killing people. She did that to Hatsuna, but she survived because of her powers, so she could kind of heal and like go away upstairs somehow, even though we didn't see that, but you know, it's all possible apparently. But yeah, we know that she can do that. We know that she clearly knows Kuroha, but Kuroha doesn't remember her, so they definitely have a past. We also know that she has a different beacon than all the other witches, so I guess she's definitely more protected than the other ones, and it's just a different system, I guess. Maybe she's made different as well, like we don't know that for sure, but we know she has that as well. And we also know that she doesn't really want to kill, like she doesn't want to kill Kuroha, probably because of the past. And we also know for the witch they were looking for, like the number, I can't remember which number it was, but it is Kotori, so Kotori is very dangerous as well. And we also know that Kuroha is secretly more powerful than Mako, so that makes everything a lot different and interesting. But at the end of the episode we see that Kotori, like something happens. I think it's her beacon, I'm not sure, but the guy said that, wow, did it really hatch now, or is it going to hatch now? So it did, and apparently she can like destroy everything as well. So that is, I don't know, for the next episode there's probably a lot of stuff that's going to be happening, maybe a lot of deaths as well, and it's normally the last episode next week, so what to expect, I don't know, because I didn't really expect all of this to happen in this episode, to be honest, and it did. Even Murakami died, and you know, he came back to life because Hatsuna kinda sacrificed herself for him, knowing him for like 2 days or less. So yeah, that does make sense in a way. No, it doesn't. But anyways, she did that, she melted. I don't know if anyone noticed, but when she was melting and it was like done, for the beacon there were like little arms coming out. So I'm kind of wondering what that is. Maybe she can like make herself alive again with that. Maybe that's one of her special powers as well that she doesn't know about, so she will be alive again. That's a possibility in this anime. I mean, there's so much stuff that has happened. There's people who have died and come back and all that stuff. So I think it's definitely a possibility. We also got to know that Kotori is actually someone that, I'm sorry, his name is Ichiku. I can't really, I'm so bad at his name, so I just say that guy from the lab. It's someone that he knew before, and he kind of like, but her, I don't know if it's her brain for sure, but I think it is her brain that he took from her because she was dead, and he put that in Kotori. So it's very complicated to me now, but also it comes down that he never really cared about Mako, and she was crying about that, and she was like, I knew it, but I love him, and me. We also had this group of people who are called Hexenjagd, which means like, I think it means witch hunt in German, because it's kind of the same like Dutch, and they worked in the lab before, but they wanted to like kill all the witches, and they are against the lab, which makes sense. But they know more information about the monsters, like the monsters that are inside the beacon, the green ones who kind of look like Envy from Full Metal Alchemist. You know what I mean. So they know that those are like really monsters, and they can take over the witches and actually kill everyone. So that is even more information that we got. So this episode was kind of confusing because there was a lot of information in one, so I can't talk, but it kind of feels rushed for me. But then again, I mean, it's almost the last episode and they will have to like explain everything and all that stuff, so I guess they just did that very quickly in this episode. But yeah, then Kazumi hacks into the lab to find the guy from the lab, and they actually got to know where he is, where the location is, where he and Mako and Kotori are, but that's kind of too late because at the end of the episode we see that big beam coming out of the lab thingy, or what was it, wherever he was, and yeah, I mean, that's the end of the episode. So let me know in the comments what you thought of this episode and what you think will happen in the next one. I know people who read the manga and they kind of told me they rushed it as well. So I don't know in what kind of way they rushed it though, because you have different kinds of rush. Then it doesn't make sense. But yeah, anyways, if you do like this video, give it a thumbs up because it helps me out a lot. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you can still do that here or on my channel. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you soon. Bye.